Uh, yeah, yeah,
That's like the thing, man.
All right.
Take that card out of Yawgmoth, and then it's just like a deck.
Yeah.
We're back.
You want to get him going?
Yeah. Go ahead.
All right.
Check for the week.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome to the finals.
Finding out a little bit longer, but I'm rooting for Parker, but it's not because I dislike Ron. It's because I lost to Parker.
Yeah.
And Ron's playing Living End, but
Who do you think is favored in this matchup?
I don't know because I don't know what his Living End list looks like with that Marauder guy.
It's a little
But
weird.
normally Living End like Rex Tron.
It's kind of cool because it's a living in deck that plays counterspell.
You know, it's definitely a slow burn.
Normally Living End's favored against Tron, but in this case, who knows?
It is very much a slower version of Living In, but it's a slower version that plays counter spells. So
It's fun, right?
yeah, it's interesting. I have started to notice the pieces, like he relies on certain graveyard pieces to have Delirium
Judge Claw there. It looks
already.
like there's.
We got a judge call.
All right, hold on. We're going to step away for just a second. We will be back with an explanation. All right, it's going to be just a few more minutes. Ron accidentally dumped some cards from his library onto and with a card that was in his hand, and so now there's no way to actually know what card he had in hand. So stay tuned. Okay. Catching everybody back up here. Ron accidentally dropped part of his deck on one card that was in his hand. And since we were unable to, only Ron knew what the card was. And since we were unable to confirm that, Ron basically is going to play the rest of this game down one card. He just loses that card. However, the alternative was a game loss. So he really got off lucky here. Be careful when you're picking up. And you know what? We have seen Ron struggle with these sleeves all day.
Yeah.
I'm saying we've seen Ron struggle with these sleeves all day, and that actually cost him. You know, that cost him a card. That sucks.
Yeah, it's weird. I mean, because they're not the sleeves that he got are matte, so they're not like that slippery.
You know, we've seen him fumble with them
Yeah.
a little bit today, though.
Yeah. Oh no.
I got you.
No. Hold on, I think I got
No,
these.
okay. When it pulls off, I usually take it and go.
Yeah. Jab that motherfucker. All right, so Ron's off to cycle from a generous end. Already filling his graveyard. We're gonna see the yep, that's what I thought. The dig card, digging 4. So with this match here, this living end versus traditional living end, as we knew it before the bans, like it doesn't have as much just pressure. So I don't know.
The living end deck?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was talking to Isaiah about it, and he said traditional living end is favored in the matchup. And I agree with that. But also traditional living end is playing with a bunch of force negations and shit to stop you from doing your thing. So
Yeah.
this is different. He does have counterspell.
He does have counterspells, but he doesn't have a guarantee of early pressure, like a game-winning swinging pressure.
He needs the living end to win, and
he does have Delirium right now. Since that card does count as instant and sorcery, he's good. But again, he only has a generous hand. So
but he's going to up the ante on that here.
Here we go.
Does he have the card? Is he all set up otherwise? Is he still looking for
I
stuff?
think he might. Nope. Okay, he does. He's got it. And
So
he has a land.
He can land cycle here and just do a small living end to. Oh, John, something I had considered. Does he have it in his deck? You know what I'm thinking? The Eldrazi counterspell.
Oh, right.
Counters a sorcery.
Yeah. I don't know if he does. I don't think he might not. I think that's usually played in like Eldrazi Tron. He used to play it. No, I don't see it.
No warping wheels.
Yeah, that would be good here. All right, Cascade happens.
Not even any in the sideboard. I guess it's a cardboard.
Yeah, that's what you get. All right, so he's going to end up with a healthy enough board. 2 generous ends. Okay. That's 10. That's 16.
So John's best play is complete Tron and get rid of your end.
Yeah. I mean, complete Tron
If
and can you
complete Tron and Karn would be his.
can Tron O-Stone right off?
No.
No, it's 1 mana off, right? Yeah. Or all his dust.
He does have the Tron, and I think this is a Karn. Oh no, this is okay. He's just gonna do the thing.
Okay.
No, he does not have Tron. That was a 3 mana. Okay.
Yeah. Well, this is pretty rough. That is 10. Or not, that's way more than 10. It's 16 coming at him right now. And now K-Knight gets to hold up counter magic if he has it.
I assume so.
Yep. Down to 4. God damn, Ron. Turn your cards right side up. Oh, man. What are we doing here? May as well put your land in front of your spells. Alright, John's got to pull some shit out. I mean, he's going to be able to sweep the board. Maybe.
Okay, that was something to bounce the O-Stone.
Oh, well, that's not good.
Yeah, okay, we're going to game 2 already.
Yeah, I think so. Yep.
All right.
And that's the scoop.
This is a tough one, John, because both of these guys have been so close to this.
Oh yeah, for sure. Now this is what we wanted. Of course,
this has been a day.
Of course, the games are like gonna be swingy.
Yeah.
So this game is gonna be swing.
I'm not gonna
right
be okay
now.
if this doesn't go to game 3.
Yeah.
All right, Ron immediately goes for that sideboard force negation.
The uses, yeah.
Does this deck have enough blue cards for that card to be?
Yes.
It does?
I think so. I think actually the grief is like. I think the
Grief is
dicier. I think the grief is dicier. There's blue cards aplenty for sure. I think the grief is still important
you're
to
right.
play.
The green is good. The
Yeah.
black, not as good.
Yeah.
It's not terrible though. Honestly, there's quite a bit there for the. You got the street wraiths, you got architects of will, you got the trolls. You
Okay,
got,
you got the trolls, yeah.
That,
It's probably pretty balanced.
yeah, that thing that
Yeah.
he just used to bounce as a
Yeah.
blue black spell. Yeah, it's fine.
I actually do, after seeing it several times in a day, I really kind of do dig this as, like, if Living End settles on this, like, it's interesting. It's not as good as the other, of course, but
Yeah.
it's a much more fair.
Entertaining, that's for sure.
It's more entertaining. It's much more fair. It actually makes sense. Like, I'm okay with this thing being around. Like, this takes... It has to line up sometimes, and it takes a little bit more, like, thought and skill to play. I'm cool with it.
That's
Shuffling.
Amazing, John. We saw no domain today.
Yeah,
That
I
was
know.
refreshing.
That was refreshing. I'm so exhausted by that whole thing. God, I'm so exhausted by that whole thing.
Everybody came with decks to beat domain, and they
Yeah.
just had to beat each other.
Yeah. No domain to speak of. All right.
Good meta call by everyone, because I think everyone brought decks that they thought would be good against it.
Yeah. All right. So Tron's on the play. Being on the play, as always, is pretty beneficial to pretty much every deck. And again, the fucking hat is just like right there to fuck us
A lot
up.
I can't see. Oh my god, he's struggling to keep or not to keep.
Yeah, he is. He's like,
He's got a map. I'm guessing, just by his reaction, not being able to see his hand, I'm guessing that he's got one Tron land in the map, and like maybe he has a non-Tron land or something that's slow.
Oh,
Tron.
I think he's keeping.
It looks
I
like
think
he's keeping, but
I don't know if slow is.
I think he's keeping a bad keep
Yeah.
with upside, and he knows that he's keeping a bad keep
Yeah,
with
I don't think
upside.
slow is where you want to be here. I see a foundation breaker already in Kana's
It's hard
hand.
to tell because I don't know what the cards are.
Oh, we can kind of see two stirrings. Oh, no green, though?
I think he has a forest.
Does he have a forest?
It might just be a land heavy hand, honestly.
Okay. No, you know what? Now that we're getting to see it, I see tower, I see two ancient stirrings. I don't see green.
Okay, no green.
No green. Oh, no, Beseiju.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, he's got a Beseiju. All right, so it's just land.
Yeah.
It's just land.
It's just land. Yeah, you know what, John? I have had success in high stakes tournaments.
Yeah,
keeping
yeah,
this
yeah,
exact
yeah, yeah.
hand and
No,
getting
no, no.
there
For sure.
But I was playing against a Thoughtseize opponent, and I just thought this is actually the best hand against
Yeah.
them.
No, it's not the worst thing to keep for Tron because you will draw, and you have 2 Ancient Stirrings, so you should draw a threat. So that's actually fine. All right, Ron's going to dig a bit. This card is actually this Living End's linchpin. This is what makes this Living End deck work.
It is.
It is absolutely this card. And you know what? That's fucking cool.
Yeah.
Make some random uncommon from some random Ravnica set playable. Like, I
Yeah.
am down for that. That's groovy. Alright, so he finds a troll. One card off in Delirium, which the troll will satisfy.
I guess this should have been open deck plus. We really fucked that up.
Oh. Yeah, nobody asked for it.
They did not.
But we should have. It's okay. When you have a low turnout, you know. Yeah, Foundation Breaker. Another dig spell. He is getting Tron now. Tron is acquired. But will he have a threat? That's the question. Will he have something that matters to play? And does Ron have a counterspell to counter the thing? It is kind of cool to have a counter, just like honest to goodness counterspell.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what we get. We have Tron. And it's the One Ring. Yeah. Bleh. The most boring card of all. Alright. No combat, no targeting, doesn't matter for this deck. We're gonna fetch.
While he's showing it. Oh! Heads in the way.
Every
You
time.
can actually see it better here.
I am totally going
I
to
think
work on these hand cams.
this next turn is going to be good for John because his worst case scenario, he plays the Boseiju as his green source and then just gets to Ancient Stirrings and find a big threat.
Yes. No, that's perfectly fine. He needs a threat. He needs a threat, like right now.
I'm
He does not have a lot of
assuming
time to fuck
that,
around.
K-Nut's gonna living end right here. I'm guessing that's what we're about to see.
Yeah, I would hope so.
Oh no, he did. Never mind.
No, he cycled. Oh yeah, he's. This is still at the end of John's turn.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. Cycle again. Oh Christ! 2 super mesh trolls. If he does living in, this is a lot. It's 12. What other cyclers did he put in so far? And Dismember, so John's gonna be able to kill something.
Should Dismember be in the deck? I don't think it should be in the deck. I guess it's Carnboard. I guess sideboarding is not really much of
Yeah.
an option, but seems bad.
Yeah, you're gonna trade.
I'd probably
Yeah.
just bring in like
You're gonna
Graveyard.
kill it. You're gonna kill a thing, but pay for life anyway. So did you really kill a thing?
Yeah, and it doesn't kill most of the things that are in that graveyard. And if
Well, the trolls
living
are
ends,
the
it's-
trolls are 6/5. The only thing in Ron's deck it doesn't kill is the Ent.
Right, but I think that if your plan is I'm
And
going to
well.
individually kill, removal spell all the
Yeah.
shit he gets back from a living
Yeah,
end,
yeah.
that's
No,
not
that's
a
that's
winning
not
item.
where you want to be. No, that is absolutely not where you want to be.
Like I don't play spot removal against living end. This seems ridiculous.
No, hell no, hell no. All right, so maybe he doesn't have the
Maybe.
Cascader.
I think he does. I think he's just. Well, I guess he's looking for something.
He's looking for something.
No, I thought we determined he had it. Maybe not.
He might not have.
Okay.
If he doesn't have the Cascader, then
Doesn't look like he does. Okay. Oh, he's
oh,
gonna grieve here.
yeah, he's griefing first.
All right. Not the best grief ever if you don't have a Cascade follow up.
I think he saw I think I saw it. Yeah. Yep. Oh, that's
Right
convenient.
off the top.
Yeah, this is pretty alright.
So Parker's going to have 2 draws to find an answer to this entire board. It's not out of the realm of possibility.
It's not. It's not. And he is going to kill something here, I think. It's going to cost him 4 life to do so, but he is going to do it. Yeah. Super Troll down. Where's the grief trigger?
He missed it.
Oh, really?
It didn't happen, so I'm assuming he missed it.
Yeah, I mean, he did. It should have. That's a huge...
Actually,
no,
now
the ring.
The
The ring.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, now he has to find an answer. The problem is...
Ooh, is that an all his dust? Oof.
All his dust is
Oof.
huge here.
Oof. And he can cast it too, right?
He can indeed.
Yeah, that's the line. Oof.
Oh,
Damn.
Ron's gonna know right away.
Damn. That was
Okay.
perfect timing. All right, this is going to game 3.
I mean, we don't know. Like,
We don't know yet, but that's
those are
pretty good.
Those are
they're
X-
exiled. I thought. Bring it up.
I think it might be destroy.
I thought it was exile. It's been a long time since I've seen the card in person, so I'm not sure. No, it's each player sacrifices. They go to graveyard. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well,
Ron's got a turtle.
that will bring back something. Actually,
It can bring back his
it can bring back the
Cascader.
Cascader, so that might be the thing to do. Yeah, surveil. It's a creature, pitch it.
That is the problem with having only being able to sorcerer speed living in is you have to survive your opponent not sweeping your board after
Yeah.
you do the
No,
thing.
that is. So I like this. If he's got the turtle, I like getting the Cascader back.
Oh yeah.
This
I'm
is
pretty
good.
sure his plan is to do exactly that.
Yeah. No, this is good. It might put John in a position where he might die to this ring. All right, well, there's
Can he Ulamog? If he can Ulamog,
then a
then
lot
he
of
can
this
blow up
is
this red source, and all of a
Yeah.
sudden this does not look good.
yeah, yeah. That's all it takes, really. Oh shit, he can too. Oh fuck. All right,
he
well,
still will get to.
yeah, you need a sky turtle for a red source now. I don't know. What are you sky turtling for? He must have a red source in hand. Bap. Bap.
Get rid of his red, get rid of his green. So
All
now
right.
does Ron need a land? He doesn't have it.
He doesn't have it, no.
So Ron basically needs to rip a red source off the top or a way to get a red source.
I
Cast
would
it
have.
again and then hope.
There's the-
Oh, okay, never mind.
Oh, this is.
We've seen it all.
Yeah,
We're done
that's that.
here. And Ron agrees.
Ye-
No, okay.
Not
He's
yet.
just going to exile. Okay.
Not yet.
I don't think you needed to exile right there.
Well, he drew the Cascader, but now it doesn't matter. Yeah, there it is.
No, he got it from his graveyard at the end of the last turn. He didn't have a red source, is what he needed.
I think he drew another one.
Oh, he drew another one?
I think he drew another
Yes,
one.
yes.
That's even
One
worse.
is bad, 2 is really bad.
All right, we did go to game 3.
All right. Wow. This is intense. This is fun.
All right. So now Ron's on the play, as always. Big deal.
All this dust off the top, man.
Dude, that
Stirring,
was forctive, man.
that was really
Woo.
the power of ancient stirring
Yes.
right there.
Yeah, right there.
Like I thought, even like the fact that he's gonna be able to untap an ancient stirrings and still have 7+ mana up, like or
Yeah.
10 mana up.
Yeah,
like,
oh yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
That gives him a lot of outs.
For sure. Yeah, no, that was a good example of the just latent power in Tron. Just being able to just do that. And sometimes shit lines up. Now, again, fucking living end on the play makes a big difference. But we will see.
All right,
How
Ron's
it
got
ends up.
opening hand, living in
Is there a
play.
grief?
See a street wraith, a troll.
Oh, he's keeping a living and opening hand. And his cards are still upside down. God damn it,
Yeah.
Ron.
Keeping living end in your opening hand is not the mulligan it used to be because of grief.
Right, but you still, if you don't end up drawing grief, then
Yeah,
what are we? I mean,
I think it's pretty fine. Like
it's okay.
you'll draw grief.
The rest of it's solid enough. He does have a force of vigor. Although force of vigor wouldn't have
It's
meant
pretty mediocre.
anything in by the last game. Looking at the last game, force of
Yeah,
vigor wouldn't have done
Your,
anything.
your best luck is to catch him with his pants down on
Yeah.
like an O stone that he can't activate or whatever.
Right.
Response.
That's it's really
pretty niche.
It's really pretty mid.
I do think
yeah.
you technically are supposed to bring in artifact destruction against.
I don't think it
Tron,
would make. I
but,
don't
like,
think
it
you.
is-
I don't think it makes a keepable hand.
Yeah.
Right. Like I think you can look at that in the hand you have in the game and like no.
Mm.
Like I think you'd rather like draw into it in the first few
Right.
turns than have it in your opener.
That was an Ugin off the top. If you can actually get the Tron, that's a good way to sew it up.
All right.
No
We're gonna have
plays.
a Cycle Street Wraith.
I'm a little concerned about the Tron player that makes no plays on his turn one. Other
I
than
think
on
we
the-
have Delirium, right? Because I think there's a land in the grave.
Yeah.
So
There's not a lot of fodder for it right now.
no, but
Do you do it just to get a 3/4 and play a 3/4 and a 2/1? Like your opponent's at 13 already. How's he at 13?
they didn't update the life totals.
Yeah.
Where's the
I don't think your life totals are correct. Okay, Ron's is correct.
Here we go. That makes sense.
5. Yeah, he's got a fetch. This is a second fetch. He did he fetch shock the first go right? He's got a street wraith in there, so that's 2 life. Okay, so
Ron's life total is correct.
Yeah. Yeah, not a sexy living in by any means, but again, pressure is key. If you have to living in to set up pressure, because it's he's not playing dudes anyway that you have to answer. So the bit is like now you're just basically reanimating shit. So just reanimate shit and try to get there faster. If he has to living in on some bullshit, then why not? Alright, so he's going to throw that into the grave. That makes sense. We're going to see... Alright. Now we've got... Still only 9. 9 power if he cascades next turn.
9's probably going to be good enough, honestly.
It would be.
Like
Is John going
John's
to...
just so far away from me.
Oh, he
being able to
doesn't...
do
And he doesn't have
anything.
green mana for this Ancient Stirrings. That's super damning.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's got Natty Tron, but like
Yeah,
Natty Tron
that-
is just not
it's
going
not-
to do that much.
With like the card board and shit like that, it's not gonna do everything it needs to. All right, here's
what is the
Swan.
troll? A 6?
6/5.
Okay, so he could technically
6/5 Super Menace.
like if we get a living in here, he could technically next turn do Karn plus Ensnaring Bridge and stop a lot of the big attackers.
Yeah. I think that's the only thing he's gonna be able to do. And hope
Of course,
to,
he's only really getting back one big attacker, so Karn, if he Natty Tron plus Karn to just deal with the biggest thing also would be good.
Yeah. I mean,
And then you are kind of prioritized to chase the rest of the Karn at that
yeah,
point.
but at least it's just a combat.
And also, I don't even know that he has Tron. He does have Tron.
Yeah.
So this has got to be Karn and Snaring Bridge, I guess. And is there an answer?
It
to
makes
that?
the most sense to me.
He does have, yeah. If that's the play, that is a force.
Because you want to, I would rather do that and then follow with OG Tron or OG Karn. All right, so here's Great Creator. Gonna find
and if
presumably
just like a force of vigor will not be enough, or force of vigor would be good here.
yeah, he has both answers. So
Yeah.
actually, he can play it kind of slow.
You can.
You can let it. So actually, That's really good for him. If he does do ensnaring bridge, I think Ron's actually really well positioned because he just has the breaker and he can just do that. And then Karn's down. John's taking 9.
And his Staring Bridge, like, he's got so many cards in hand, it doesn't do a whole lot, so maybe it's not the best take.
I don't know what other
I feel like
take
he's
there
thinking
is.
about just doing a might, just to chump block something.
And gain some life. I don't know. It's not sexy.
It isn't, but hey, man,
None of
sometimes
this-
you got to be creative with some shit.
None of it's sexy. I mean, bridge would just be bad.
It would
Bridge
actually
will
be bad.
bridge will be bad. Ron has every answer for it.
Okay, I don't know what he revealed here.
What did? Yeah, I don't know either.
Did he not get an artifact?
Ron says shock. So we go to combat. Send 3 at Karn. 9 at John, I imagine. Or is he just going all out?
You just went
No.
all up. Okay. Does he have counterspell backup? Nobody has hate for anything that's played. The Ulamog would be fucking gross.
He does have an Ulamog in hand.
Oh, well, this just got a lot interesting. I'm honestly probably trying to take him off. I don't even think I care anymore. I'm probably just taking his 2 biggest dudes out.
He's got foundation breakers. Okay. Okay. He's going to.
Exile those 2.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to get graveyard hate with this thing right now.
No, he's plussing it. That's weird.
Okay.
I don't know why Ron didn't just finish that off. I think that's a mistake. He should have just dealt with it. He could have taken it out of the equation if he wanted to.
Well, he doesn't have another Cascade spell, it doesn't look like, so...
He had the turtle. He could have bounced his own Cascader to his hand.
Yeah, he's probably going to need... Oh, man, you don't want a turtle to bounce Ulamog. That's...
No, he should have bounced his Bloodbraid guy. I don't know why he didn't. He could have done it at the end of John's turn.
I don't think... Does the turtle bounce your own shit?
Oh, no, it might not.
I don't
It
think it
might
bounces
not.
your stuff.
Yeah. It's a newer card. They try to fix things.
Otawara does, though.
I feel like he should have mopped up the Karn, though. I feel like he had a free
Yeah.
pass to do so. And
Yeah, the sequence he needed was, like, bounce that thing plus a grief.
yeah. Man.
Oh, that's not where you want to be.
No, that's not at all. I think this is John. I think he's gonna get there.
This trigger is going to be huge. Exile the top 20 cards.
Oh, but you
Oh,
didn't.
is he? I guess he's doing this before.
I would hope. I would think so, but I mean that's not what it looked like. This is gross, though. Like this
Yeah.
is not where you want to be. Oh
They're exiled.
God, this is so bad.
Those are exiled.
Probably didn't hear you.
What's that?
The 2 cards you just hit with Ulamog should be exiled.
That's it.
And John Parker has finally done it.
He
finally.
takes it down.
Oh, what a day of magic!
It was fun. It was a
Yeah.
good time.
K-Nut's gonna have to wait another go for
But
his
he-
chance. He was so fucking
Yeah,
close.
he's
though.
he's been close in the past, and he'll be close again, and he'll take it
Yeah.
eventually. But he played something cool, and he played it well.
Yeah.
Everybody played pretty well. Yeah, for sure. Good job, Parker. Got
Churro
there
Master.
with
Need to get you
OG
back in the
strong.
swing, bud. It's been too long.
All right, well, there we go, guys. We gotta congratulate these players for the performances they had. And now is officially the new start to the next season. And
Yeah.
all these cats are qualified.
Yeah.
And you should come out and qualify too.
Yeah, we're gonna go do some photo ops with the winner. So
Indeed. Thanks
uh,
for checking it out. For those that did, see you next time.
indeed. Peace out.